August 18th, 2023. Two young men sit in a luxury Airbnb in Miami. One is on the phone, calmly pretending to be a security expert. The other is at his laptop, watching every move of their target, a cryptocurrency investor in Washington, D.C. The victim is panicked. Notification flooded his phone, warning him of unauthorized access to his account. But it's all fake. What happens next is almost unbelievable. Within minutes, $230 million in Bitcoin is stolen. No explosions, no guns, just a laptop, phone call, and a plan so sophisticated it could only come from a new breed of heist masterminds. This is the story of an angel-faced 20 years old who pulled off one of the largest crypto heists in US history. Malone, 20 years old, Singaporean, and he shot to infamy overnight for allegedly carrying out one of the largest crypto thefts from a single person in US history. And he went on a spending spree, dropping obscene amounts at nightclubs in Los Angeles, gifting handbags worth tens of thousands of dollars, and amassing a collection of more than 30 luxury cars. So what was he doing in America and how did he pull it off? He arrived in October 2023 on the US visa waiver program, which allows tourists to stay up to 90 days without a visa. Fast forward, and it's been more than a year, and he's clearly overstayed his welcome. Court documents also revealed that Lam had no permanent residence while he was in the US, and he was unemployed, so essentially he had no legal status there. Nonetheless, he apparently toggled between LA and Miami, where he was eventually caught. One of several since at least August this year that landed Lam in trouble with the feds. Online, Lam goes by the monikers Anne Hathaway and Triple Dollars. His partner in crime, Chandel Serrano, calls himself Versace God and Skit Star. They came up with a plan to scam someone in Washington, D.C. We'll call him the victim. They chose him because he was a high net worth investor from the early days of cryptocurrency. A lot of planning went into hoodwinking the victim. Prosecutor called it sophisticated social engineering, basically a fancy term for someone gaining the trust of another in order to extract sensitive information. Their modus operandi worked like this. The goal was to make the victim think that his Google account was being compromised. In the week leading up to the theft on August 18, a third person was roped in to send him notifications. These were fake alerts of unauthorized Google accounts access, and the attempt also looked like they originated overseas because proxy and VPN service were used. So imagine if you kept getting multiple notifications saying that someone was trying to get into your account. How would you feel? Worry. Bingo. Lam and Serrano. On August 18th, they called the victim pretending to be from Google's support team, saying there had been an attempt to hack his account and they needed to shut it down. They convinced the victim to divulge his account security code. Lam then allegedly accessed the victim's OneDrive and Gmail, where he found the victim's Gemini crypto records. There are screenshots of conversation between Lam and Serrano as evidence. And then, to make it more believable, Lam and Serrano then upped the ante, calling the victim and this time pretending to be from Gemini's security team. They convinced him that his account had been compromised and then got him to transfer about $3 million worth of crypto into a wallet controlled by Lam. They then got the victim to download a remote desktop connection program for security. He agreed, and this gave Lam and Serrano real-time access to his computer. All this time, remember, they are still on the phone call. Serrano allegedly manipulated him into opening various files on his computer, including those with private keys to his Bitcoin. While Serrano was on call with the victim, Lam used the access keys to steal more than 4,100 Bitcoin, worth more than $230 million at that time. This screen recording track how they did it step by step using a mirror program. You can see Lam's Anne Hathaway and Serrano's Versace God is plain name here. So, what did they do next? Lamb and Serrano allegedly laundered the funds through various mixes and exchange, using PayPal, chain, and digital wallet, and then the spending spree. The opulent spending spree: travel, nightclubs, swanky cars, jewelry, watches, designer handbags, and ritzy rental homes. Lamb bought 31 luxury cars, including custom Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Porsches. Some were a cool $3 million. 2020 of these are still missing as of September 24. Including this one, Serrano rented this house in California at $47,500 per month. Lamb also splurged on multiple home rental in LA and Miami, including a Hibiscus Island. One had a monthly rent of $68,000. But the fun didn't last long, and their extravagance was short-lived. On September 18th, exactly a month after the thieves, Serrano was arrested at Los Angeles airport after he came back from the Maldives with his girlfriend. She tipped off Lamb, who immediately deleted his Telegram account. On the same day, Lamb was nabbed by the police in Miami. According to the Miami Herald, the FBI raided this posh waterfront home, said to be a celeb favorite Airbnb rental. At another house, they seized cars and watches. Lamb was charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. What's next? In a U.S. district court in Florida on September 19th, he appeared before a judge in Washington, D.C. for a pre-trial hearing to discuss the disclosure of evidence. That's where he requested a speedy trial, which means the trial cannot be delayed indefinitely. His attorney, Scott Armstrong, said Mr. Lamb is 20 years old and unfortunately caught up in a very complicated case. We will vigorously defend him. Lamb is currently in remand in Virginia, and he'll return to court on January 9th for another pre-trial hearing. For each offense, he faced up to 20 years old in jail and could be fined up to $250,000 or up to twice his gain from the scam.
It's on the block, bro.
Oh my god!
Fucking way, nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No fucking way.
$242 million! Yes!
Holy fuck, nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, I'm gonna spaz out! Yo! We're done! I'm spazzing out! Do you know how much money that is?
It's a
Holy fuck!
quarter of a bill.
Holy
Split 3 ways or is it 4 ways? That's
Oh!
that's pretty pretty penny. Pretty 10 pretty pennies.
I'm gonna lose my shit! Yo! How do I- hold on.